Alright everyone, welcome to episode 3 of the driving series, and we're already underway. We are in FLX's 359, pulling Pizster Modding's Wade step deck trailer. And we are going, I don't know what's going on with those bushes there. We are going to Lubbock, Texas. Let's take a quick look at what we got here. We are taking the blue Bobcats. And that is FLX's 359 if you have not seen it already. It is a paid mod. I think it's like 20 bucks now or something like that, maybe 30. I think it might be $30, but it is really well done. I have no complaints about it. I've used it for a while. It's not anything new, but so let's go ahead and get on the road as soon as traffic allows us to. We're running, sorry buddy, I'm going to cut you off there. I am running the retro 20-inch wheel that would be common to see in this truck. And on my gauge set, I have 359 gauges, which I completed today, and will be on sim dashboards soon. I got a few tiny tweaks to make to them, but they're working fine. I just got a few positional things to fix on them. But and I hope you guys are liking the, if you've noticed, the video quality should be a little better. And we got more angles. I got the new set of cameras. So we're running 3 cameras plus the screen recording right now. And yeah, hopefully they're better for you. So we got new cameras, running this new wheel here. And I think I got the audio figured out. According to comments on the last one, the audio sounded a lot better. So, and believe it or not, this microphone I'm using is the same USB microphone that we put into our CB units, our USB driven CB units that all the boxes are coming with now, and the standalone CB and the real CB. So that's what this microphone is. It's the same exact one. I just grabbed one from the parts bin and that's what we're using. So I'm happy to hear that the quality on that is good. So yeah, so as far as the trailer, most of you out there know Pizster Modding, and you know you're not going to get anything bad from them. So it feels dumb even having to sit here and tell you that it's a nice trailer. And I feel like an area where Pizster really accelerates at is the cargo. They put so much detail into their cargo, not to mention the trailers, but I'm really always blown away by the cargos specifically. But no, the whole thing is awesome. All their trailers are awesome. Their 389's awesome. I mean, come on, I don't need to tell you that. So, but as far as the truck, FLX, I've always been a fan of this truck just because, once again, like I said with Harvin's 990, I'm big on textures. I'm a big texture guy, and I think the right texture can really put a mod over the top. And his textures on here, I think, are just on point. And you know, there's, I mean, I'm sure there might be some other ones out there, but I don't know of any other 359s out there. And I like having the split windshield, wipers coming from the center. You know, I really like that. When I feel like breaking out the old retro wheel, I usually go to this truck. So, alright, we're going into a 65 zone here, so see if we can get up to speed there. Should be a pretty pretty good ride today. It looked like mostly highway, but you know, with ATS it's on and off. About that we'll see. So we'll see what we get. But we're gonna take it nice and easy and talk about a couple things. Other than that, just enjoy the game. And we have 6 hours and 42 minutes in game time to get there. It says real ETA says 20 minutes. I've found that real ETA is a little back and forth. It's usually a couple minutes off. So set our cruise here. Yeah, so we got the angle over here now, showing the shifter, button box, ELD, and then we have camera 2 over here showing kind of this point of view up higher than this camera, which is more as close to POV as I could get right now. I do think it'd be cool to do a POV video. I just gotta find the right camera for it. These ones are not it. These ones are a little heavier, and I mean they're really good quality. So they looked really good when I tested them. So hopefully it's coming through that way. But coming down to 55 here. So as a lot of you know, this week I am leaving on Wednesday, and I will be, oh, you know what, we're going to be going right up here, so I will stay in this lane. I'll be gone out of the country for 2 weeks until April 11th, and we're doing a Southern Caribbean cruise with the family, so that should be nice. Excited about that. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna be, and I have had messages up on the site for quite a while, probably about 6 weeks now. But not to mention Facebook. I'm sure you guys follow me on there. You've seen plenty of messages about it. So yeah, I wanted to get this video out this weekend. I kind of got 2 out this week with the new Moza wheel, and yeah, I've used that a little more since that video. Mostly on my automatic profile. I don't know, just feels like that kind of a wheel. I'm not gonna break. Oh really? Oh dude, come on! Y'all saw that? That was shady. Good old AI traffic. Speaking of which, I am running the Brutal Weather and Graphics mod off of Steam Workshop, and I am running Realistic Traffic Density mod off of Steam Workshop, and it seems to be pretty good overall. You get a couple weird things, like those bushes at the beginning, I think are probably the graphics mod, but the cool thing, a lot of it is in the sky, and a lot of it, like when a storm comes in, oh, it gets dark, and it looks nasty, like something you would never see through SCS. So I really like it. I would say go try both of them. The realistic traffic density has been pretty good. It does go up and down as far as time of day, so it seems to follow that routine pretty well. Still not quite as much traffic as maybe I would want, so I might see, I know there's like a brutal traffic mod out there, so I might go ahead and see about that, but that's what I'm running right now. It is currently 950. It looks awfully light for 950. I hope that's not right. sorry, it's 8:50. 8:50 in the evening. We're not going through a town or nothing, so that could have something to do with it, but yeah, this gauge cluster that I put together for the 359, again, if for those of you who don't know, on the website, I'm going to be releasing these gauge housings that hold a tablet and run all of these. And I know it's a Peterbilt 389 layout, but it's going to be, you can switch, like, you know, you can see here, there's an International 9900, there's Kenworth. I know I'm missing the light, but you're going to be able to run, because you have a fixed gauge layout, you're going to be able to run different manufacturer gauges inside of these, and all of them are they're all, as I make them, they're available on Sim Dashboard. Even if you don't want this housing or whatever, if you want to use any of these layouts or these truck types, they're on Sim Dashboard under ATSAccessories. That's all you gotta type in, and all my stuff should come up. So, but yeah, I spent something like almost, I had the kids today, so I spent something like 3 hours putting together this gauge set. I always try to keep, you know, keep it as close to original as I can make it, throw something a little extra in on each truck. That way it's not just like a copy and paste kind of thing. But I really like it. It came out really clean. So that's what I'm running there. A little bit of a hill climb here. This wheel is a 20-inch made by SCI. It's called the SCI Retro. This is in the color ivory, and yeah, it's big, but it's not heavy. Believe it or not, it's actually a lot lighter than the wooden wheels in 16 or 18-inch. So it's very light, but obviously big. So you feel, as you can probably see, the engine resonance shakes it a lot more. It transfers feeling from the servo quite easily, being so light and so big with all the leverage. So well, my clock here is showing military time, and we are at 2200, which would be 10 o'clock, and it is still pretty dang light outside. I don't know if that's you know what, I did notice using it yesterday that a lot, it got dark really fast. Like it went from like sunset to pitch black in like 15 seconds. So I did notice that. I will say nighttime looks really good on here. And you also get, with a storm, you'll get the fog, like you'll get, you know, the haziness. And so, you know, it's got its, I mean, it's a free mod. Come on, what do you want? But overall, it does pretty good. I'll run it. It's better than what we have. I know that. So take it slow through here. I always like driving through here. It's a really nice drive coming through here. So we will see when it gets dark. And when we come to a stop, I want to show off the interior of this thing a little bit. And some more of the outside. Looks like we got a bigger turn coming up. anybody else suspicious about these vote signs? Or is it just me? Not really, but I don't know. They're all over. They're all over the place, and that might be the realistic, advertisement signs mod that I'm running. Actually, I'm sure it is. I doubt that's on the SCS game, so that's where that's coming from. But yeah, man, there's if you're running that mod off of the workshop, there's a lot of them. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'll be gone until April 11th, and trust me, I've worked this weekend, and I'm always working overtime. I mean, bottom line is I got everything out that I could. The site has been just super busy. I mean, for like 5 or 6 months now, more than normal. Which is awesome. It's great, but with only having the help of a couple guys who really just help with a couple smaller things, orders don't go out the door without me here. Everything runs through me before going out the door, and so in one way or another. So yeah, when I get back, orders will resume. I've had it up on the site for a while, and I've gotten out as much as I can. It's really hard to do any more than I was already doing, so, but that's the bottom line. I do my best. So, but, there's, when I'm doing this and running this business with how busy it's been, there's never a good time to take a vacation. I've been trying to get in a halfway decent spot for it for, God, I don't know, probably 2 months now. And when I come back, I'm going to walk right back into a lot of chaos, I'm sure. But, that's just part of it. So, but yeah, bottom line, I'm doing my best. I understand it's not ideal, but what am I supposed to do? Like I said, there's never a good time to do this, so hopefully everyone understands and is cool about it. Yeah, and as I mentioned before in the previous videos, you'll see the lighting change on the setup as we go through things, and through shade, and as the sun changes, which, by the way, it's coming up on 11 o'clock. It's so light out. I don't understand that. But anyway. But yeah, that is the Philips Hue lighting synced to the screen. And it's mimicking the ambient environmental lighting in the program, so again, one of my favorite things on this setup. It does a killer job. But yeah, I did have somebody ask how they just assumed I was running, more than 5 controllers having all this, and it turns out I'm not. On the last video, I was only running 4 when I was doing the Moza wheel on my automatic setup. This one I'm doing 5, and you got the box. These 2 boxes on either side are connected. It's one box. One board runs both of these. So that's one. There's nothing in here. This is just a tablet running Sim Dashboard. That's nothing. That's just a screen hooked up running OBS Studio. That's nothing. So there's a lot of nothing here. We have the shift knob, 1. The Moza HGP shifter, 2. The R5 bass, 3. And the bass is plugged into the pedals, so that combines those. And I'm using the TS Plus off my site, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. So that's what I'm running. There is a way to add a 6th. I have not tried it. There's an article out there on it. and I do want to try it, and when I figure it out, I want to do a video on it because a lot of people could use that. Yeah, I really like the split windshield on the 359s. I really like it, and it's got the diamond leather kind of padded, you know, roof or ceiling on the inside, which is what I put in my canopy. So it's brown in this truck right now, but mine's black. So, and that's what some people have asked. You probably can't see it, but if in some pictures you'll see on the ceiling, some people think I have like fiber optic lights doing kind of the star effect up there that you've seen in some show trucks and stuff, which isn't a bad idea, but that's not what that is. That's just upholstery tacks that I have at almost every diamond intersection in a pattern, holding it up there, but they're chrome, so they just reflect the light. They catch the light, so it looks like a light in a picture. So that's what that is. And you can see now kind of the haziness coming in. It's getting a little foggy. I really like that stuff. I think it's a nice touch. Yeah, see the headlights coming through the fog. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. I like that a lot. Going through Hobbs, New Mexico now. Oh, it's so nice not having the brakes just get slammed on as soon as you touch them. That feels so much nicer. I like that a lot. And I'll tell you what, my frame rate really drops when I screen record. It might be the screen recording program that I'm using, but that's, you know, that's what it's doing. But then again, we just went through a little bit of a dense part of a town, so that could be it too. I don't normally get that, but when screen recording, I do. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the new equipment. Hopefully my cameras and my microphone are all on point now. Look at that, I can't even see the car in front of me anymore. This is real foggy. We have a left turn coming up. Man, yeah, this is dang, that adds a little bit of a new challenge. That's cool. I like that. That's real cool. Now I don't understand why. Now what I'm wondering is if this time I'm looking at is no, because the time is going up, so that is the time in game. I was like, is that the time that I'm gonna get there? No, it's not, because it's going up, you know, minute by minute. It wouldn't be changing if that's what that was, or it would only be changing by a couple minutes. So no, that's the real time. See, I don't understand why it's getting dark so late. It's coming up on midnight now. And are my lights on? They are now. You like how I lean forward to look out my window like a loser? Like it makes a difference? Pure habit. Yep, see, right there. It just went from sunset to dang near fully dark in no time. But yeah, now you can see how all the lights are off on the setup. I love it. It gives such a different feel. All your equipment, starts to glow, and it does a great job. If you guys are looking at, another step for your simulator, definitely look at the Philips Hue lights. That I will always talk I will always talk very well about those. I'm very happy with them. It's something you would not think, you don't think would add a whole lot to your setup, but it really does. And yeah, even when you're going through, I'm sure I'm breaking the speed limit right now. When you're driving like around sunset, and you know the whole sky is just red or purple, or early morning, and it's just like a blue color, like your whole setup gets flooded with that light, and it's really neat. Like it just really adds a lot. Like right now we're under a street light. You see how it's lighting up all of this now? So that it's little things like that make a big difference. It's not all about a controller that controls something in the game. Like, yeah, that stuff's great, obviously, but you gotta tie yourself in with the environment in the game. So yeah, and you see how you'll see this flash as we pass these lights and whatnot. Here comes another one. So, and now we're back to completely dark. And you'll notice with this mod, a lot more stars. A lot more stars. We are only an hour and a half away in game time, which we all know is not that long. Into the nighttime driving, that was my hope. I always like the drives that start during the evening hours and go into night. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series, and bear with me on the talking. Like I know I'm all over the place. I do my best. I try not to script it or anything. I mean, unless I just have some stuff I need to talk about for the website. But other than that, I just go with it. And this guy's gonna pass me. I must be going under the speed limit. But yeah, I'll get better at it as I do it. But I really hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Let me know. Let me know what you think about the views. I want to know what view you guys like, what you want to see more of. I do want to do a POV, you know, maybe a camera on my helmet or my hat. No, I'm not wearing a helmet. You know, sometime soon. I think that'd be cool for you guys to see. So we'll give that a shot. Just gotta get the right camera for it. If you guys know of any cameras that are good for that, besides a GoPro, please let me know. I'm not looking to spend, you know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a camera just for that. Oh, we got an accident up here. All right. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about the videos. I'll get better at them as I do them in all aspects. Hopefully the first 3 you've already seen some improvement. And throw out some trucks that you want to see next. My next one will probably be on my truck, the ATSAccessories first gen Cascadia. It is going through an update, so we got some more content and improvements coming out soon. Yeah, I'll probably do my next one on that with my Cascadia wheel. I do have a real steering wheel out of a crashed first gen Cascadia. So I'll be doing that on the next one, I think. And then I do want to get into Pizzer's 389 and Dom's 379. In case a lot of you don't know, I did do a lot, not a lot, but I did, I think 5 or 6 skins for that truck. You'll see my Eagle head logo and Patriot skinning. in the shop when choosing a skin on that truck. I did do some skins for that truck. Yeah, that's a real good truck too, so we'll touch on all those. If you guys have some other truck mods you'd like to see, throw them out there, or maybe a different cargo or scenario, something like that. Throw them out there. I want to know what you guys want to see. I'll make these more interesting the longer I do them. And in case some of you don't know, Pizster's trailers, they have a lot of trailers. Their Rogers Lowboy is a great one. That one I'll probably couple with that with, I don't know, maybe Dom's 379, or I might just do it with their 389. But I want to do that one. That's a really good trailer. Their site can be accessed actually if you just Google Pizster modding, or if you go onto my website on the homepage, because they're a I don't want to say partner. They're not partners. They're social partners, I guess I'll say. Their link is on the homepage of my site, along with Jeff Faviano, Modded ATS, the other guys that I've partnered with, and so you can get to their site through there. Check out everything they got. Their 389 is killer, and FLX's 359 here. You can just once again Google FLX 359 ATS. It'll come up. He's got a website, all kinds of pictures there for you to look at and whatnot. I think it's $30 now. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's $30 now. But it's worth it if you like retro trucks. It's a great truck. Whenever I feel like popping out this bad boy, I go for this truck usually. Alright, we're going to take it right here. This should be our final exit. Yes, we are 11 minutes away from dropping these Bobcats off. And yeah, before we stop completely here, I'll give you guys a look at the inside. This is kind of a funky turn on the GPS. Wow, there's a lot around here as far as icons on the GPS, if you can see it. A lot of fuel, rest areas, a dealership. Looks like we are going in here. Hey, I really appreciate you guys watching, and hey, throw a sub if you have not subscribed. I'm gonna have I show videos of new sim equipment coming up all the time on the site anyway, so it's just good to see anything new if you're interested, and if you want to see more of these videos, throw a subscription, and I really appreciate it. The steering wheel in my config file removed because I don't need it, so that's why there's no steering wheel. Usually this steering wheel, this SCI retro wheel, is what's there, I believe. This is what we're looking like on the inside. A little coffin sleeper is what I'm running with. And you gotta remember it's nighttime. At nighttime in the game, the textures kind of get washed out, so the textures are not everything that they normally are at nighttime. But yeah, everything's really well done on this truck. And we will try to blindside this. Here, what is the best way to approach it? I'm not the best at blindsiding. I love backing out the other way, being able to look out the window, but let's do our goal, right, drivers? Let's do our get out and look. See what we're dealing with, so okay. Let's see what we can do. What I can do. What I can't do. Because we're gonna find out. Round and round, 20-inch wheel. It's really hard to tell if I'm too close to the fence or not there. Let's go and do a pull up. Oh wow, I was actually dead on. I just couldn't see it in my mirror. Let's go back that way. Hey, that's pretty good. I'm usually not that good at blindsiding. I'm sure we'll probably need one pull up here to straighten her out. Into the gravel. That never happens in real life, right, drivers? Yeah, this retro wheel is a wheel I can get on the site. Any SCI wheel is available to me. I just kind of have the most popular options listed on there. But if you ever want a different SCI wheel, just contact me. But this retro wheel is one that's under specialty SCI wheels on the site. So it is available. Alright, and there we are. And I'm probably going to grab a screenshot here. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And once again, drop a subscribe if you have not. And we'll see you on the next one.